just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's the handoff. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. to stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Running to the left. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Sooners will come to the line to convert on 4th down. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a crease to the left. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They want to run it left here. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21 to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. He's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He lets one fly deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Touchdown, Georgia! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now for this defense moving forward.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Running behind that left side. Past the first down marker and still running. Hits the afterburners. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying the left side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Sooners in the hurry-up. A first down run in the red zone.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Max going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the left side. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Buys a little time. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. They go right back to it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. He's loose. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. Running to the left. Breaks the tackle. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to the back. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooner.
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll test the right side. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to him again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try it over the left side. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
There he goes to the right. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Sooner. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Yeah, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you the turnover. The pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Defense not showing press coverage. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Burks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll try the left side. Smashes it with the stiff arm. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Creates a little space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sooner.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver...
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have...
There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
All down but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Love to see this on offense early in drive.
Anytime there's a top 10 class, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. On the ground, it's Ott. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on. But with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Offenses don't like being in this situation. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays.
Breaks into the open. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 3rd. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Got some room to run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They go to the ground. Hard running there. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They'll go to the ground. Plows through the defense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll give it to the back. Ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be over.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The Sooner Schooner doesn't have a tight turning radius, but it can rev up the Oklahoma crowd, David.
Man, get them started, get them going early, test the limits, get the end zone, get these people going bananas just safely. You know, go bananas, go crazy, but, you know, don't do too much and don't, go all over your seats.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going for it all. Snags it on the right. Lots of room to run. Running through contact. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This drive will open from the 15. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to the ground game on the left. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The give to the tailback.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Sategna. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Using his legs, it's Ott. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Buys a little time with his feet. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
The coaches told us in pregame that they love this back's mixture of speed and power. Listen, he's not the power back all the time, but he's moving so fast that it's hard to get him to the ground.
Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Finds his man, it's Barnes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
On 4th down, going to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Sategna. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Here we go, set. Leaves it with the running back.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. They'll ride the hot hand. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down TFL, 2nd down TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to throw it, and your pass rushers can pin their ears back. Outstanding job being physical by this defense.
Makes the grab. It's up. And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for a deep man. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got the 1st down himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Barnes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards, and then stop that clock.
The official says no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
And the Dogs will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Man, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem...
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle. Prevent this.
There he goes. Pulled down for the tackle. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Looking for room. It's Frazier. Running to Green. Oh, a lot of space. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll They'll run it. It's Frazier. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Got enough space. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Quick completion on the out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll take another shot here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
As a defense, you got to start reading the tea leaves, right? Like, what are they doing to try to attack me? That's back-to-back deep ball shots. This is an offense. They're trying to stretch the field. The defense has got to make sure they're paying attention.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got the quick pass. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete. teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but to be found as he stopped at the 23. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the air, it's Mateer. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready coming into this one for this running back being a factor in the pass game. That time, they were draped all over him. As soon as he caught the ball, he went down for a loss of yards.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Toss sweep to the right. Runs through a tackle. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
All right, offensively, you're not having a lot of success right now running this thing to the perimeter. The defense was there. They were ready for that. You made one guy miss. They still got you for a TFL. You might have to think about getting back to running between the tackles.
The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That's caught. It's Sategna. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way.
Open field on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football, to try to keep this offense rolling.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Looking for space. It's Ott. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Quickly to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football game.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. In the red area, it's Frazier. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Runs through the tackle. And the ball squirted out. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Might be looking to run. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Give to the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Wide open spaces. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Hand off from the gun. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Here's the handoff. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Ott. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last week. The ball's free. Offense scoops it up and still going. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Ball's in the deep ball. Touchdown, Georgia! He got a step and just dusted the field.
For this offense, it was a bit of a feeling out process there in the first quarter, just trying to find the rhythm and find any holes in the defense they could. Here in the second quarter, they're getting aggressive. They found the matchup they wanted to take advantage of. One-on-one, the quarterback and his target link up for a huge score to finally get on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Burks. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Sooners in the hurry up. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Gives it the big stiff arm. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Inside the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll leave it with him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Ott. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Defense showing blitz here. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give to the left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it out quickly. Breaks into... Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown Sooners. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return as he takes it out to the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To throw, it's Stockton. He's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking. Shot on second down. They're staring at third.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. These DBs going to give a little cushion. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Converts on fourth down, still going. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll play it safe and try for three. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the three ball locks us up as we get closer to the half.
And that's a really positive end to the first half. Driving down the field, putting that drive together, using all the clock, and most importantly, getting the three and tying this football game up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
To the air. It's Stockton. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way in deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a third and long, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. Use throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Branch. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown Sooner. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Finds a little space. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Sooners want to move quickly. They'll try the right side. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Stockton. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unleashes it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better. Right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Possession from their own 20. Looking to throw at Stockton. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Georgia going up tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Working that left side. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
Fires to the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Final play of the quarter coming. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Mateer. Fires to the tight end. Makes him talk to the hand. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sategna. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here down close in the red zone.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rank. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own player. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He might want another play. Now he's going to break the pocket. Gets rid of it. This time he's got his man. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. And they've put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
And they're able to get him on the ground. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gonna run it. It's McCray. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Shakes off the defender. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with you boys.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, Dave.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Takes the handoff. It's Ott. Fighting off the defender. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They've already failed to convert on fourth down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback may change this route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete out of the backfield. And he's still running after the move. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
That is great job by this defense coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They
Sends it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A run for the quarterback. Still on his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Quickly complete. And that's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But When you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator
Trying to take it back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he'll bring it back. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Dances away. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. The defense putting points on the board. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burks. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but a really good job of blocking by the return team. He's out to the 44. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Defense wants to bring the heat. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Dogs are in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch.
It's got to feel good.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
in the end zone. It's Burks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Gashing the D on the right. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
First and goal, Georgia.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On second and goal, he carries again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Quarterback keeper. Tried to fight his way in, but they get him on the ground at the 2, and it's a fourth and goal stop.
You could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
Wide open downfield. He's loose down the left side. Past the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Sooner.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Georgia sends out the punt team. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Oh, he wants it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution, has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
One more snap coming before halftime. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Delivers the stiff arm. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead. You're positive.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll bring it out. It's Burks. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Sooners will hustle to the line. To the air on second down. Quarterback adapted. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown Sooner! A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. That took nerves of steel to convert that 4th down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the 3rd quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big 4th down conversion.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Frazier. He'll pitch it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at this.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Sooner offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point.
There he goes. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams.
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Biletnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Frazier. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the... Intercepted, and the defense will set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. The pitch. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. And you think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. The run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well,
this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Going with the ground game left. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They believe they can run right here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football, I got the lead, the clock is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense, have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
They'll try the left side. At the 20, he's got space. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the ground, he's got it again. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll run it to the right side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player, give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy that you can give the ball that can make such big plays? It makes play calling fun. It makes offense fun. Everything's built off of this, but when you can block it up front and give the ball to a speed so they can fly down the field, offense is a heck of a lot of fun.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the give off the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there and finish this thing off.
Coming out with it, it's Burks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds.
Brings up 2nd down.
Look out, he's got room. They're working against the clock. He's out of bounds after a pickup of 12. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. Drills him with the stiff arm. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Oh, he's going to go up top. Intercepted in the first drive. Ends with a pick. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake over it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're testing the right side here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown Sooners! And they strike first. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, pound, pound. The dog pound. Run the football. Be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking for a gap. It's McCray. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. The run to the left. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Georgia looking to convert this 4th down. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. On the run, it's Tatum. Oh, he's got some space. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now they'll try the right side. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Sooners will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Back to throw, it's Stockton. And a missed connection on 3rd down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson. Jefferson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and
There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. It's complete to the right. Gets away from one, he's got space. There he goes. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire 1st half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt?
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They've yet to convert on 4th down, though not for lack of trying. 0 for 3 so far. Let's see if they can get it done this time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Georgia! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement. And, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Sooners hit it quickly to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10.
weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. To the air, it's Stockton. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going deep. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Coming out with it, it's Burks. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the single back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Power football with the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the run.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Unloads to the right. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. There's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Bringing it back. Pass attack. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs!
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. wasting no time throwing on this drive. Lost one deep down the right side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Georgia! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. Rams him with the stiff arm. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Sategna. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Looking for room, it's Ott. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. The Sooners need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second.
He lets it fly. Wide open, he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Takes the handoff. It's up. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Sooners in the hurry up. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Handoff to the single running back. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback making checks. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. The quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Got enough space, and he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone today. An absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
The quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Offense facing fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Making side adjustments here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah, great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the 1st down.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Sooners want to move quickly. The give to the back. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. That is no good. And in the final quarter of regulation, we remain tied, guys. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the diving catch down the left sideline.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. wants to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the back. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Rouse through the defense. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. He might want another play. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
Fires one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. To the air, it's Stockton. He'll take a shot. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. Powers through the defender. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They just keep firing. The sweet feet buy a little time. The throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day.